Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to take a closer look at Lady Death. This is the Boundless Origins collection and this is volume 1. It says on the back here, for the first time ever, Lady Death's previous tales are being collected in this new series of graphic novels, Lady Death Origins. The first volume collects the epic 5-issue Abandon All Hope series, which not only tells Lady Death's origin story, but introduces a whole cast of characters with art from Ron Adrian. Also contained within this is a 2-issue Wicked series with art by Richard Orts. Origins Volume 1. And this is a signed edition. Let's take a closer look at the book itself, and then we can come back and discuss my thoughts. This is a standard sized hardcover with Lady Death on the front. This is the Origins Volume 1. And then we've just got a quick kind of synopsis on the back saying Origins Volume 1 as well. It's a glued in bind, but with it being quite thin kind of pages overall and quite a small book, I didn't really have any issues with sort of spreading things out or anything. My copy's signed, so we've got a harder kind of card here with the signature first. Some intro stuff, and then we just kind of jump into chapter 1. I thought the art was really good throughout. It is a little bit kind of more skimpy than, obviously a lot of more kind of mainstream comics, but I found it was the same across the board for male and sort of female characters, so I didn't really have an issue, and they gave you plenty kind of reasons for why things were the way they were, so it all kind of matched up okay. I mean, there's no excuses for some of the extent, but obviously, it is what it is. And then at the back of the book, I think we've just got some covers and things. Yeah, so it's just some variant cover art. I actually really enjoyed reading this book. It's been a bit of a surprise read. I gotta be honest, when I saw it on the shelf as a signed edition, I was like, oh, that looks like pretty art of some pretty girls, and I thought, it'd just be a quick kind of read. But actually, this being the origin of the character, it's been quite a fun and interesting kind of experience, getting to know how Lady Death kind of came to be. Without kind of spoiling too much, her mum essentially gets taken from her, and in the sort of choice to go after her into the kind of world that she's been taken into, she gets changed into this sort of white-skinned version of herself. And it turns out that there's sort of power in her bloodline, and the reason her mum's kind of been taken is to kind of use that power, and therefore she has access to sort of that power as well, and it's that journey of her kind of learning to use that kind of newfound power. And yeah, she's scantily clad, and yeah, a lot of the characters are male and female throughout the book, kind of scantily clad, and kind of they're drawn in that kind of very sort of pin-up kind of style. It isn't a book for kids in that kind of sense, but I found it a really fun, interesting read, and a lot more depth than I expected. So it was definitely worth my kind of impulse buy, and I do plan on trying to get my hands on volumes 2 and 3 of this kind of Origins run, just to kind of have that intro to the character. I don't really know if there's any kind of larger collected editions or anything for it, and it's not something that I've kind of given any kind of major time to, but I do, as I say, want to read this now that I've kind of started it off, so that's always a good sign. Alright guys, I hope you've enjoyed this closer look at the Lady Death Origins Volume 1. That's a mouthful. As always, thanks for subscribing if you've subscribed already. If not, consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell so you know as and when I go live or when videos drop in future. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.